Live the present, the moment. This is football. This is you.
No player in history has enjoyed confounding his detractors more than this guy. Look at him. That's the Camp Nou. He's trolling the entire stadium. This famous reaction is just one of the many ways CR7 has enjoyed his goal-scoring exploits. In this video, we look at some of the best celebrations Ronaldo has used throughout his career. Atletico fans may wish to look away. Number 1. Su! The footage you're watching is the first ever incarnation of this now iconic celebration. And while it has evolved since this preseason friendly in 2013, the principles are the same. He scores the goal and everyone shouts, Su! while he's in midair. This celebration has followed CR7 everywhere, including one very awkward appearance at the 2014 Ballon d'Or ceremony. But its roots lie in the Madrid dressing room. It's our shout from Real Madrid. Rumor has it Marcelo used to scream it when he performed a nutmeg, as did Ramos when he scored an overhead kick, which is probably why it's only associated with the Portuguese. Andros Townsend recently tried it on at Old Trafford, and while he seemed to enjoy the fit, Ronaldo looked less than impressed. See you at Goodison, Andros. See you at Goodison. Number 2. Calma, calma. Ronaldo has scored a lot of important goals in his career, but the 2012 strike that prompted this celebration may be one of his favorites, as it ushered in his first Clásico victory at La Liga and inflicted Barcelona's first home defeat in 55 matches. The celebration enraged supporters inside the Camp Nou, but we're guessing that was the point. He repeated the gesture in the same fixture in 2015 and faced sanctions for provocative behavior. We suspect his defense went something like, "Yes, Your Honor, but I was asking them to relax." It's hard to argue with that logic. Number 3. Revenge. Anything Messi can do, Ronaldo will gladly try to eclipse. This celebration was a response to the Argentines' shirt-held aloft reaction to scoring an injury-time winner at the Bernabeu in 2017, a reaction that sent the football world into raptures. Fast forward to the first leg of the Supercopa final a few months later, and Ronaldo returned the favor after scoring a screamer at the Camp Nou. Unsurprisingly, he was booked for his troubles, and things got worse just minutes later when he received his marching orders for diving. A petulant push of the referee also landed him a 5-game suspension and a hefty fine. Reckon he was humbled by the dramatic change in fortune? We don't! Number 4. Cojones. Plenty have tried to throw Ronaldo off his game over the years, and few put more effort into it than Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid. But as most of his doubters will tell you, Cristiano always has the last laugh. After 2 late goals in the first leg of their UCL encounter with Juventus, Simeone was pictured celebrating wildly with his hands cradling his you-know-whats. I did it as a player in Lazio Bologna, and I did it again to show our fans that we have cojones. However, the tables were turned by the time the final whistle had blown in the second leg. CR7 had just completed a remarkable hat trick and one of the most incredible comebacks in the history of the competition. And he wasn't going to let Simeone escape unscathed. It's hard to say whether Cristiano was mimicking the opposition's manager or taking it a step further. Who are we kidding? He definitely took it a step further. Number 5. Front row seat. That's not the only time CR7's celebrations against Atletico have made the headlines. Not even close. After scoring his side's second in a 3-0 Champions League semifinal demolition at the Bernabeu in 2017, Ronaldo decided to take a load off and enjoy the best seat in the house. Perched on the advertising hoarding, he paused to soak in the famous atmosphere before rising to his feet, completing his hat trick, and setting his team on the path to glory. This guy. Number 6. The Thinking Man. I told you Atletico fans wouldn't enjoy this video. He must give them nightmares. Another game against his then crosstown rivals. Another hat trick. And yet another famous celebration. After bagging his second at the Vicente Calderón in 2016, the Portuguese strolled calmly over to the cameras, dropped to his haunches, and stared deep into the lens with his hand on his chin. Shades of Rodin, anyone? The internet had fun with this one, with fans photoshopping him onto everything from a toilet seat to a stricken Lionel Messi. Got to salute the creative endeavor. Number 7. Squeezing. For a while, this was one of CR7's favorites, and it confused a lot of onlookers. Hands raised above his head, he would make a strange squeezing gesture, and then said nothing more about it. One fan tired of the speculation around its meaning and asked him outright on Twitter, to which CR7 replied, "Honoring my son." Quite how that works is anyone's guess. If we had to put money on it, nah, we're better than that. Number 8. The double Sue. Some of the best attacking teams in recent history have engineered great partnerships down the flanks, like Neville and Beckham, Alves and Messi, or Trent and Salah. But few achieved or enjoyed more together than Marcelo and Ronaldo. And never was the strength of their bond more evident than when these two were doing their little dance routines. And the double Sue. Touch, touch, thrust. Luke Shaw, are you watching? Number 9. Quiet, please. We've touched on it before, but now's a good time to make it explicit. Cristiano loves to silence his haters. Your love makes me strong. Your hate makes me unstoppable. And this sentiment is no doubt the motivation behind this gesture. This celebration has appeared at every club he's played for, and you can tell he enjoys it. Either that or he has really sensitive hearing. Number 10. Madaida. Anybody who knows CR7 knows he's hugely proud of his Madaidian roots. So proud, in fact, that his humble tribute to himself, the CR7 Museum, is located on the island. His love for his home also influenced one of his most famous celebrations. After scoring against Villarreal in 2010, he lifted his Madrid jersey to reveal another shirt with the word Madeira written across it. The explanation behind this gesture is anything but trivial. It was actually an act of solidarity after 32 people were killed in floods on the island. I'm incredulous, shocked, distressed. It's a big catastrophe. I feel the pain of all the population. Good on you, Chris. Number 11. Air kiss. It's hard to imagine Cristiano is oblivious to the adulation he receives from his fans, so it's nice to see him return the favor, just as he did when Portugal took on the Czech Republic in Euro 2012. His header was enough to settle this tense affair. And to be perfectly frank, his celebration, a quick smooch for the camera, remains the most memorable part of this encounter. His joy, however, was short-lived as Portugal fell to the eventual champion Spain in the next round. The last laugh, as usual, would be his. He'd be holding the trophy just 4 short years later. So we've nearly made it to the end of our list, but before we reveal the last of CR7's celebrations, let's take a look at a few that didn't make the cut. Like the "I'm the boss" finger jabbing his own chest celebration. It's one he's performed so many times. We expect it left him with some permanent bruising. Or what about the now customary knee slide that seems to mark the end of every Manchester United UCL match these days? He might want to be careful though. The knees do weaken with age. Without further ado, let's take a look at the final and the most revealing CR7 celebration of all. Number 12. The Waterworks. CR7 is often found struggling to contain his emotions when things go well. The Champions League final in 2008, the Ballon d'Or in 2013, the European Championships final in 2016. Given nobody here is likely to reach such dizzying footballing heights, it's not our place to judge. So rather than tease the man, we're going to withhold the jokes in favor of saluting his incredible honors list. We're also secretly hoping that if we praise him enough, this video will make him cry. What? Featuring on Oh My Goal is the ultimate ambition of all elite players. So there you have it. 12 celebrations Ronaldo has used throughout his illustrious career.